It's been over 30 years since we first came on the air, and the Texas Sportsman continues to offer you the absolute best in the great Texas outdoors. Each week, join your host, Fred Rodriguez, and a special guest as they fish and hunt at some of the most beautiful places you've ever seen. Whether it's out on the water, running wild at the ranch, join Fred Rodriguez and immerse yourself in the great Texas outdoors. Texas Sportsman brought to you by the Osiris Gonzalez Law Firm, L&F Distributors, Busch Light, Capital Farm Credit, Shallow Sport Boats, Texas Tops, The Sportsman in San Benito, and Texas Sportsman Magazine. Here's another adventure on the Texas Sportsman. Gotta have it.
Hey folks, get ready for the Texas Sportsman coming up in just a little bit. We're going to be dove hunting in South Texas, right along Brownsville, Texas, on the outskirts. And a big thanks to Tim Gibson for putting this all together. Captain Tim Gibson, big thank you to you and all the veterans, and thank you all the veterans out there that came out here, and all the veterans that are watching, and all the veterans that have served. We thank you so much, and the fields out here are excellent, so a big thank you to all the sponsors that participated. Okay, so get ready for some Texas Sportsman action.
It's another beautiful day in the Rio Grande Valley, and the Texas Sportsman is ready to do some dove hunting. Today we're honoring our veterans, and this is a way to say thank you for their service. But you can't go hunting on an empty stomach. These guys are preparing up a feast. We're out here at beautiful White Wings Fields. We've gathered today for a little camaraderie and friendship. These guys look like they're ready to hunt. It's always nice to receive a warm welcome, isn't it? Especially when there's some good victuals. That looks good. They even got a welcoming committee. Now, what do you do with a bunch of hungry veterans? You feed them. Feed them well. And if there's not a table, well, there's always a pickup truck. And let's not forget the real reason we're here, honoring these brave soldiers who defend our nation. Just to say thank you. Stick around, because today it's all about the veterans. This is how we say thank you. We'll be right back.
Hey folks, we're catching up with the cooks here at the Veterans Hunt. Guys, tell us who you are and the name of your company.
Daniel with Empower Realty Group.
Okay.
We also got a competition team that we cook for. It's Smoking Hazards.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And your name, sir?
Diego Fernandez.
Diego, all right. So
second command.
Great. So tell me about your cooking and what you guys are doing here.
Well, man, we're out here just supporting the vets. We like to do a lot of community stuff and reach out to the community and do what we can to help out the community. And Tim reached out to us and asked us if we could help out, and we said absolutely. We're ready to do what we can. So we came out here and did what we could to support and did what we do.
Sorry. Let's tell
To make some more of it.
Okay, and we're gonna make some more tortillas too. Okay, so those are the orders.
All right, so they tell us the gingo, right?
There you go. And these are from Aguilar, one of our sponsors.
By the way,
Okay.
honestly, Aguilar's is the best meat market you can go to. We've won a few competitions, first place in fajitas. I mean, Aguilar's fajitas, you can't beat them. So,
Well,
guys,
do you know-
they always do very well for us when we do fundraisers. Daniel was a little bit shy, I guess, but 3 years ago when I started with his company, he's a broker for Empower Realty Group.
Okay.
And we started what's called ERG Cares. So every year we try to raise between $5,000 and $10,000, and all that money goes back to the community. All we do is use that money to fund what we do when we do events, stuff like this, for the veterans, Once a month, we cook for everybody's meals. We feed about 50 people once a month, and then anything in between. Anytime that people need anything, they call us, and we're always ready to help because of Daniel.
Well, that's great. Well, getting back to the meat markets, okay, so I don't want my other guys to get mad at me.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, so big thanks to Lopez Supermarket. They're here in Brownsville, San Benito, also Los Fresnos, and then we have Bob Stark's Beef Shop. Can't forget them out of Mission, and McAllen. But big shout out to you guys for bringing this together, and I got Captain Tim Gibson, who's camera shy, okay, but he's the guy behind everything here, okay, and so stay with us on the Texas Sportsman. We're gonna enjoy some food, and we're gonna hunt some birds, and we'll see what else happens. Stay with us on the Texas Sportsman.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Hey folks, we're catching up with Bonnie Elbert, okay, and she is so kind out here to us and all the veterans. Tell us what you're doing out here, what we're doing today for the veterans, you and Tim Gibson and everybody that's involved, ma'am.
Tim reached out to me a few weeks ago and asked if we would be able to host a hunt for 30 veterans. And initially the date he gave me wasn't usable, but we worked together and came up with a good date, and I said we would love to. So he did all the coordinating. All we did was provide the place and a cool place to hunt and that sort of thing. So here we are today.
We're deep down here in South Texas, in Brownsville, Texas, to be more at point to let you all know where we're at. And the veterans are here. Tim organized this, and I told him this year that I just wanted to be a part, and I just wanted to put this on the Texas Sportsman TV show, and to promote whatever the sponsors that he has, and people like you, the nice people that are helped, so much to put all this stuff together. I know there's a lot of moving parts on it, right?
Somewhat, but like I said, Tim did most of the work, and I was thinking about it this morning because I wasn't quite sure what to expect, pretty excited about it. And my dad was in the military, he was in the Air Force, and my husband's father was in the Army. And I was thinking about it, if my dad had not been in the Air Force, we wouldn't be doing this today. Because he was stationed at Andrews Air Force Base, and that's where he met my mom.
Oh, okay.
So, and he was originally from Brownsville.
Yes.
So they got married and moved back down here. My dad was a farmer. He loved hunting in the outdoors. So this concept here was actually an idea birthed from my dad. He started planting sunflowers for friends to hunt, and it kind of grew into something we've been doing for about 40 years.
So you all sell hunts to the public out here?
We do.
Yes? Okay. And how can they get a hold of you if they'd like to book a hunt?
We have a website, whitewingfields.com.
Okay.
We also have a Facebook and Instagram, and we've got cell phone numbers. All our contact info can be found on those different medias. And they call me and talk to me, and we set it up.
And book it. Okay, guys, give her a call. Set your trip up. If it's not for this year, get ready for next year. Okay. We're just starting off on the fall season here. It is 98 degrees out here, but welcome to South Texas. Okay. But then do you do anything for the winter dove?
What we do is if we have birds enough to warrant a hunt, I have the guys call and ask.
Okay.
And if we don't have enough birds to make, to justify making the trip, I just tell them we've got a few, but not enough for you to come all the way here.
Okay.
Because probably 97% of our clients come from out of the area.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So I don't want them coming here and not having a good time.
All right, you're always going to have a good time, and remember, safety is first, okay? We'll be right back on the Texas Sportsman.
One of the nice things about this kind of hunt is you get to meet a lot of nice people. And you get to see a lot of birds, because it's dove season in the Rio Grande Valley. Fred is setting up some decoys to attract some birds. And I knew it was a matter of time before we saw a pickup truck with Old Glory waving. Now that's nice.
Hey folks, one of the things that I want to talk about, and this is the tip of the week brought to you by Luke Fruia GMC Cadillac and Buick out of Brownsville. Thank you, Luke Fruia. Is hearing protection, honey. Okay, we gotta have it. Okay, when you come out here, you gotta have it, right?
That's right.
Yeah, absolutely. You have yours because you're out here. You're gonna be shooting the shotgun or a rifle in the deer blind, or maybe a pistol on the range. Make sure you have ear protection, okay? Ear protection is very, very important. So grab one of these, put it in there, and now I can't hear her anymore. No, just kidding. So anyways, remember guys, ear protection brought to you by Luke Fruya, GMC out of Brownsville.
Good shot.
This guy decided, I don't think I want to fly, I'll just chill out right here. It's safer.
Hey folks, this is my first white wing. Check out the feathers right here. That's why they call them the white wing, when they have that little streak right there on their wing. All right, let's see what else we can do. But we've already had like 3 or 4 that come right over us.
Morning dove right there. Good shot.
Fred don't need a hunting dog. He's a better tracker than most dogs I know. And best of all, he ain't got fleas. That boy's good.
All right, folks, here we go. Here's the difference. We got that one as it was going out into the field. Took a shot at it. It was a good long shot, if I do say so myself. Using a 12 gauge Beretta. Kind of windy out here, but it's good to have wind out here. And then we got this white wing coming up on top when I was coming back to Rick Stewart, my cameraman, and look at the difference on the white wing. This bird is also a little bigger too for the table. You got a bigger breast on it as well, so you can compare. Lighter cover on the feathers here, a little darker here on the mourning dove. Stay with us on the Texas Sportsman Tracking Outdoors. Let's see what we do. Gotta have it. You know, folks, we're hunting today, September 13th, 2025, and it is the last Saturday of the special white wing season. So you got to know your limits down here where you're hunting in South Texas. So I've already shot my 2 mourning dove. That's all you're able to shoot. So I got one right there, okay, and just sitting there, but I already got my 2 mourning doves. So the rest of the bag is going to be my white wing. So make sure, guys, when you head outdoors, check out your rules and regulations that Texas Parks and Wildlife has out there. You can do it online, or you can get that little booklet too that they have at a lot of the stores. Okay, so that's another tip of the week brought to you by Luke Fruya, GMC.
That was one heck of a shot. Now Fred's up to his retrieving duties again. Oh, that's how it's done. Fred's what you call an old pro, so I'd pay attention to what kind of ammo he's using. Cindy gets in on the action. Look at her go. If you'd like to have this kind of hunting experience, go to whitewingfields.com or call Bonnie Elbert at 956-551-9160. Book your hunt today. There's plenty of birds and lots of beautiful countryside to enjoy. The only way to do it here in South Texas. Texas Sportsman, gotta have it. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. The nice thing about a hunt like today is it brings together some veterans to enjoy some good food, some camaraderie, some fun, and most of all, it's about giving back to our community. And thanks again to Captain Tim Gibson. You can get a hold of him at 956-204-1781. This place is absolutely wonderful. But the best part is we got to honor some veterans, some of America's finest. Next time you see a veteran, say thank you. There's nothing like South Texas hospitality. Good food, good friends, good fun. Special thanks to the guys that prepared the food. It was great. And to our hostess. And most of all, thank the good Lord for all the dove. Even this little guy, he's the one that got away. That guy, not so much. Again, it's all about our veterans. So once again, we want to say thanks. We here at Texas Sportsman love our veterans, and we thank them all for their service. And this is one heck of a way to do it. This is all good fun, but it's a great way to say thank you and honor those great men that served in our armed forces. That's going to cook up real nice. On behalf of Texas Sportsmen, thank you, veterans. We honor all who served.
Well, folks, thanks for joining us on the Texas Sportsman today. And another big thank you to Captain Tim Gibson and all the veterans. And thanks to all the sponsors that made this possible. Until next week, we'll see you on the Texas Sportsman, tracking outdoors. Gotta have it.